Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so this is still just a continuation of the other video. I kind of show y'all what I did off camera. Now, here's the other can that I did cut. Now, this I just had to cut it. This is the plastic cap that I picked up from Lowe's. Very, very light. You're going to sand down. I don't know how well you can see that, but there is a lip right there. I need to see it better this way. But anyways, there's a lip right here. Uh, you need to sand that down smooth and sand this down. Now, it does have maybe a little bit more of a dome than what I would like, but that's okay. Very light, so they don't hold a lot of weight, and once you start, cut them down a little bit more, they're going to get lighter. Uh, the can was cut, and I wound up removing that much, a full, what is that, inch and a half tape out of it. And that worked out very well. And here's one that I've already kind of pinned in right there at the front. And I got it held together right now, tape, because I don't have the other piece for the bottom here to pin to. And I'm going to go into that right here quick too. Now, as far as pinning goes, these cans are super light. When you start cutting weight out of them, they become like a sheet of paper. All right. So, what I'm using to pin them with is these black panel nails right here. They're little bitty. They work great. You're not going to see them on the bottom when you're done with this. So, again, make sure when you put these in and you're pinning stuff, be very careful. Use a drill. Drill yourself a pilot hole. I love this little drill right here. I've had it with me for about the last, 2 years. Drill a pilot hole, tap it in, you're good. The next thing I got was this right here. This was some brass rod that I got from Lowe's tonight. Now this is 1/8 inch, 3 foot. That's more than enough to do 2 pieces till the cars, and we'll have some left over for the bottom rail that goes along from one end of the tank car to the other. Now, the reason why I went with something thicker is because I figured, okay, you got your tank car like this, okay? You got this right here. From time to time, you're going to pick them up. So, if you got to go pick it up and your hand actually hits it, I want to make sure that it's sturdy enough that when it goes into whatever I'm fixing to make the platform with, that it has some type of girth to it. Like I said, this car, and this is just strictly for fun. I mean, this is just an experiment to make sure I can do it still. I haven't modeled anything in a while. Keep a good hammer. Again, now this is a 2 feet PVC scheduled 40 piping. I really wasn't real happy about it being scheduled 40, but that was all they had available, which that's fine because, like I said, take it, cut it down the middle, run it through a table saw, whatever. Run it down the middle, and then split it so you're going to have 2 sections, and then right here. Now, what I did was I took a piece of blue tape, painter's tape, the same width as what I've been using, and I decided to make a straight line with it. Doing that, I'm able to go in and I'm able to cut a straight line and be able to use where my black mark is at right here, that much for all 3. And that will allow just this little piece right here to keep it light to be able to drill into and have something to pin to and allow the trucks to be on there. This will also help keep the roundness of the car all the way through. The other thing you could do if you wanted to go maybe, I don't know, go without using that and wanted to go a different route, you could possibly keep the ends just as they are on both ends, and possibly get this little cap and cut the dome off on your table saw or band saw, and use these on the insert between the cans. Now, what I'm doing is I'm going to use what they call a lightweight automotive body filler. Why they call it lightweight? Because it is lightweight. It's a fiberglass for the most part, and it's very lightweight. So by the time you put your lightweight fiberglass body filler on here and sand it down, you're still not really adding but more than, say, I don't know, we'll just say 2 ounces, 2 or 3 ounces. And since this car is going to get Atlas freight trucks and knuckle couplers on it, I got to go to Hobby Lobby and pick up the stuff for the rest of the ladders and the grids and stuff to be able to build the platform around the dome. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a large dome, short dome, tall dome. I have no idea. I'm just kind of winging it right now, so as it comes along, this is what I'm doing. Again, make sure you keep your Dremel around. And that's what this is all coming down to. It's just to see if it can be done. Now, something else I picked up, all-time favorite, staples. Why the staples? Okay. In this pack of staples, by the way, at Lowe's, staples are good. There is some quarter-inch staples in here, or 6mm, and you also have some 3/8. If you've watched any of my other videos on the mini-series, the box cars, I have some box cars that are missing steps. Little do most people realize that back during those times, a lot of people did use staples. They just reform them. Well, when I saw the 1/4 inch, it hit me that on some of these 1950s, your 1/4 inch staples is what they were using. And they would drill a small pilot hole, glue them and pop them in, paint them. Most people did not know that, and that was very cool. That was an old school trick. So I decided to go with that one. Now, as far as the other steps that need to be replaced, we'll see what happens. I'll see if I can't find a wider staple or brad nail, or or if I can find some of the old parts to put it back together, and do it right. As far as the longer steps. Now, grab rails. There's a couple of different ways you can do the grab rails. If you got the patience to do it, right there. And that means literally trimming them down. Trimming them down and cleaning them and re-rounding them. Or, hey, you want to? Go down to Hobby Lobby, pick up your brass or stainless steel, whatever you want to use for those to remake them. And either way, it's going to work out. It's going to turn out beautiful. You'll like it. And just relax and have some fun with doing this hobby. As always, everybody, keep the shiny side, the rubber down. If you like what you saw tonight and you want to see some more updates, please hit like and subscribe. And we'll have some more updates as this comes along, and we'll just kind of keep doing stuff till it's done. Take it easy, everybody. Keep the shiny side up, the rubber on the ground. I will see y'all on the road.